everyone, welcome to Bec Tarot. Today we'll be doing an all signs reading to see how your person is currently feeling about you. So we'll be doing from Aries all the way to Pisces. Timestamps will be left down in the description box below as well as in the comment section. So let's get started. Hi Aries, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So in their feelings, we have the King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords upright, as well as the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I'll just tell it as it is, okay? I feel like this individual that you're dealing with is someone that's quite immature, okay? They are someone who really wants things fast and abrupt, with the Knight of Swords over here. But the first card that came out to represent your person is the King of Swords in reverse. So to me, the King of Swords in reverse is someone who lacks the structure, lacks self-discipline, lacks routine, and lacks the power of authority. So I feel like once again, this person that you're dealing with is someone who's kind of immature, and this person could be someone who doesn't really want to communicate how they feel. More like they want you to kind of guess how they feel, etc, etc. So once again, it's like if things does not really come out as expectation, in terms of their expectation, they will be kind of upset about it. I feel like this individual doesn't really communicate with you, considering that there's a lot of swords in reverse. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse over here as their feelings, I feel like they are kind of breaking out of that. They're breaking out of this self-pitying, self-victimizing type of energy, constantly telling themselves that, oh, I don't really get that people don't understand me, blah blah blah. Is it because that it's somebody else's fault, it's someone's fault, etc, etc. I feel like your person has slowly come down to the realization that they were the one who kind of screwed things up, or it's just that things were not as what it seems. Things are not just as like black and white. They feel like, okay, honestly, I don't feel like they are blaming themselves, but more like they are just breaking out of this cycle of not saying things as it is, and kind of releasing it. Like this whole reading, I feel like it's a lot of releasing. So before I get to the next cards, next spread, I just want to let you know that this individual and you could be not communicating right now, or it's just that the both of you have dealt with some things in the past, okay, that were not really communicated properly. So perhaps the both of you just disregarded it and pretended that everything was fine, but honestly, I'm not releasing. So, and to consider that the King of Swords in reverse is once again your person. Your person could be kind of cold towards you, can be kind of distant towards you, kind of controlling, especially with the King of Swords in reverse as well as Knight of Swords upright. So once again, they want things fast, they want things to happen fast, and I feel like it's releasing. It's releasing, and sometimes you may feel like this individual doesn't really like you. Sometimes you may feel like this individual is kind of selfish, but this is just in their feelings. They are slowly coming down to the realization that things are not just black and white. Sometimes things are just out of their control, etc, etc. I feel like once again, your person is learning to see things in different perspectives. This is what I'm saying. So this is heavily regarding their feelings towards you, towards this connection. Okay, so how they see you is being represented by the Page of Pentacles upright, the Moon in reverse, as well as the Eight of Cups upright. So let me just tell you that this is a disclaimer that this is how your person sees you, it's not how you exactly are. So with the Page of Pentacles upright, I feel like your person sees you as someone who is constantly trying to, impress them, like trying to constantly strike out a conversation with them, give them something, show them this, like, hey, like, look at this is so nice, blah blah blah. They just see you as someone that has a lot to give, okay? But the Moon in reverse, this tells me a lot that they feel like there's not much distance between the both of you. They feel like they know you as who you are, like they know how you are, like there's not much mystery, there's not much emotional distance. But with the Eight of Cups over here, ending off the reading, this tells me two things. Either you have already moved on from them, you have already detach yourself emotionally from this individual, from this connection, or just that they see you as someone who is slowly distancing yourself away from them, okay? And I got the Four of Swords to clarify the Eight of Cups. So once again, just now earlier on I mentioned that some of you guys may not be communicating, but I feel like you are just detaching yourself away from them because of how emotionally distancing they are, how cold they can get. And honestly, I feel like some of you guys may be in an emotionally abusive relationship with this individual. Okay, they get hot and then get cold. This is what I'm feeling. So yeah, they just see you as, okay, I know how Aries is like, inside out, there's not much mystery, blah blah blah. But it's so weird because these two contrast each other. It's like they feel like they know you, yet you kind of surprise them because you're detaching yourself away from them. I feel like this is how they've always been seeing you, and slowly, gradually, you're leaving them or just emotionally distancing yourself away from them. And honestly, it's because of that makes them feel like, oh, okay, I'm losing Aries because of me, because of my actions. So their future actions will be, it's being represented by the 10 of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse, as well as the Star. So I got the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the Sun in reverse. Once again, earlier on I mentioned that this reading is full of releasing. I feel like their future action is to release this burden, this pain, this pain that they have caused you, or that they were causing them all along. They could have self-sabotaged their own connection, with you. But once again, see, look at these two contrasting. I feel like this whole relationship, this whole experience that this person is going through right now, that you have made them feel, all along they could be quite narcissistic, they could be quite emotionally controlling, emotionally abusive. They're just kind of cold, then suddenly they're nice, then suddenly they're distancing away from you. That makes you wonder, it makes you doubt, like, what's your position in their life. But they kind of come down to the realization that, oh, I can't constantly do this to someone because I've already lost Aries. I feel like your separation or your distancing away from them has made them realize that they were not really that good. But I do not see guilt, honestly. I do not, with this, but I do not see that they feel guilty towards it, or how they have treated you or how they have treated others. But it's more on, yeah, so I can't do this. Okay, now I know. No remorse, no guilt. Some of them may feel that way, but honestly, it's a collective reading, so I don't really see it. So they will release from it, they will learn from it. Okay, then the Sun in reverse, I feel like they won't really do things, or they won't really, communication itself, possibly, I feel like the both of you may discuss, if the both of you are not talking right now, will come and discuss and talk things out in a very logical and practical manner, and try to it's just discussing. There's not much cups over here, and the only cups we have is the 8 of Cups, and that means moving on, detaching, moving on from something that you really you're really involved emotionally. So I feel like they may be waiting for you, okay, but it's not exactly pleasant with the Sun in reverse. I feel like it isn't something that they will offer you that makes you feel like, oh, okay, now I feel appreciated. I feel like they will heal from it once again, but they may come back with the Knight of Pentacles to discuss things out and to ask if you want to stay, etc, etc. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's more of waiting. There's lots of waiting happening, and they won't be happy with the results, or they won't be happy with the experience of waiting patiently for you. Okay, and you won't be happy either. So I feel like once again, this person is very emotionally or mentally very mature. This doesn't mean that they are younger than you or whatnot. But it's so weird because how they normally are is someone who's really abrupt. They want things rapidly and fast, but yet towards you they want to just wait out. They want to see when is the good time, when is the best time for me to approach Aries. I feel like you make this person change their perspective in a way or another, but it's their perspective, it's not who they are as an individual. So bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands upright. I feel like this whole relationship, this whole connection you have with this individual is full of burdens, it's full of responsibilities, but the truth is that, and the good thing I guess, is that it's coming to an end. So for those that have already decided to just move on, good for you, but it's really ultimately up to you. I do not see that. For some of you guys, they may be coming back to talk things out, but But for most of you guys, I feel like they wouldn't. I feel like they'll just wait it out. They'll just wait for the best time that their own self determine that it's the best time to come towards you. Or I feel like they are just waiting for you to come towards them, you know. Yeah, so it's up to you, Aries. It's really depending on your decision, you know. So it's your decision right now that really matters, that really shapes the future for yourself. So kind of messages we have is just being near you is intoxicating. For this card, it was kind of shy, you know. When I was shuffling, it was kind of shy. It like flipped out, then after it didn't want to come out, so I had to dig it through. So I feel like this is something that they never really told you about, but I feel like they really have passion towards you, okay? They really have attraction towards you, and I feel like they've never really shared it with you. And maybe that's where all the doubts comes out and all of that, but the truth is that they really find you very attractive and they are very attracted to you, or perhaps why this is a past individual. So we have finding out the truth crushed me. I know I messed everything up, okay? I am not available. I hope that one day you can forgive me. I wonder if you're happy without me. So this just double confirms that for some of you guys, the both of you are not even talking right now. All of this, just take whatever it resonates, okay? Please don't force it upon your own situations. So if I couldn't let you get close to me, maybe that's why they are so distant from you when the both of you were together, because they may be dealing with something from the past, or maybe they may be dealing with something like insecurities and whatnot, or false beliefs from love where they've been taught since they were young, since in their childhood, etc. So I'll wait for a sign from you. Exactly. Most of them will be just waiting for you to come back. Instead of approaching you, they'll just be waiting patiently. And it's once again really strange because how they are like usually is someone who wants things fast. Okay, I want to feel that way again is the last message. But do you see that the both knights are just looking at separate ways? They're facing at separate ways. So once again, this just determines that you kind of change your perspective. So yeah, this is all I have for you, Aries. I really hope that it helps you somehow. Do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Taurus, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I feel like you're dealing with someone from the past, okay? The both of you could have already been separated for quite some time. But for some of you guys, I feel like your person has two choices. And that is you or another person or another thing. So we'll just get to it, okay? We'll just get to the reading, I mean. So in their feelings, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, as well as the Lovers. The Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Magician, whereas the Ten of Wands is being clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. So, okay, let me just put this up here so you can see. There's a lot of cards, a lot of clarifiers for you guys. I feel like, once again, separation and ending. I feel like someone could have blocked someone else out. They could have blocked you out, they could have blocked them out, but because this in their feelings, I feel like they have already been distancing themselves away from you and they're hurting. They're actually hurting, but because it's tense, it's coming to the end of a cycle, and they have learned from it. They have learned from this connection with you, and that's it. They're distancing themselves away from you, I mean, and they're already making a decision. And I feel like this decision ultimately is really to choose themselves over you, to choose their own happiness, their own wellness over you. It's a lot on self-love. This is what I feel. But so for some of you guys, they could have chosen for someone else, okay, or something else besides you. What I mean by something else, it could be that perhaps they have to move to another country. They have to move to the end of the country, anywhere, to a different state, to study, let's say. So I feel like they have chosen that over the relationship with you. Okay, so so with the Ten of Swords being clarified by the Magician, I feel like in their feelings, they feel like they have no more capabilities to manifest anything with the potential for something more, for something grand, for something brand new. They just feel like they don't have the courage to, they don't have the will to, the capabilities to do so. This is what I see. As well as the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, I feel like they are distancing themselves, away from something from the past, and the past was bad memories, and I feel like it's a lot on things they have dealt with you. It could not really mean like bad memories, but perhaps the bad memories is really revolving around the separation, the day during where the both of you have just parted ways, you know. So just take it as how it resonates, okay? Because this is a collective reading. It could just don't force anything that does not resonate to your own situations. So in the, how they see you is the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, as well as the Seven of Swords. Okay, so a disclaimer before I start this reading, this spread, is that this is how they see you. This is not how you really are. So just take it with a grain of salt, okay? This is not, once again, how you are. This is just how they perceive you to be like. So with the Queen of Wands, well, I'm happy for you guys because they really see you as someone that is so attractive. They put you up on a pedestal. They see you as someone who is so charming, someone who has the knowledge, the capabilities to manifest anything that you want, someone who just spreads joy and happiness to anything, and you're so kind, so gracious, and so ambitious. Okay, you're just lovely, lovely, and lovely. The Chariots over here showing that they see you as someone that would just progress forwards in your life. No matter how difficult it is, you will always find the balance to continue and push forward through. But with the Seven of Swords over here, as to how they see you, and being clarified by the High Priestess, I see that they see you as someone that is hiding things from them, and the hiding things from them could be your own emotions, it could be your own knowledge. Okay, but I feel like when I get these two cards, when I got these two cards, I feel that it's a lot on your lying to them, or perhaps even lying to yourself. This is how they see you, by the way. Your own feelings towards them. You are hiding the truth from them. This is what I see. You're hiding how you genuinely feel towards them from them, okay? And they feel like you are holding a lot of not grudges, but I'm getting grudges, so some of you guys could resonate with it, but a lot of deceptive feeling towards how you genuinely feel towards them, and you're not really letting them know. So you're just keeping a very harsh energy. You're choosing to not tell them how you genuinely feel towards them, or just something pertaining, or just some knowledge pertaining to a thing that the both of you were dealing with. Okay, it's just around that. They just see you as someone that is so lovely, someone so attractive, someone that can keep a balance in your own life and progress forwards. They just see you as someone that is dealing their separation way better than they are. Yet you're hiding some form of truth. This truth could be literally on a substance, literally on a situation, or your feelings. But I feel like for the majority of you guys, it's how you genuinely feel towards them, from them. Okay, so let's get to their future actions. So their future actions, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Star, as well as the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse is being clarified by Justice. So I see that with the Knight of Cups in reverse, they are not going to come towards you, not going to come towards your way. I know that the both of these are facing the same direction, but when I got this card, I do not feel so. I feel like they still have a lot of emotions towards you. They still feel very drawn towards you, but there's something holding them back. And I feel like, once again, it is the decision to choose themselves or over some or what am I saying? I'm stuttering. I'm sorry. Or to choose something over you, over your connection. Okay. So, I do not see reconciliation coming through. I see with the Star over here, they're choosing to heal. They're choosing to nurture themselves. Queen of Cups in reverse, they're not going to nurture into this connection with you. Why? The Queen of Cups in reverse is being clarified with the Justice, and this is why they are not choosing you. And it's to be more practical, okay? Anything that it is like to be more justifiable. To be more justifiable, does that even make sense? To just be more logical, more practical, to do things the right way. This is what I'm saying. So, channeled messages, we have, I am becoming a better person. We need to let each other go. The timing just wasn't right for us. It's time for me to heal now. Okay, see all of this healing. Yeah, they really need to take some time off to heal from this connection, to heal from things that was going on. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and they want to let you know that you came closer than anyone else. So bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, King of Cups. For me to see the King of Cups in reverse by accident, but I didn't see King of Cups in reverse. I see the King of Cups. I do see that they have a lot of attraction towards you. They still love you. Okay, let me just tell you that. But they feel that they are not in it. Their whole headspace is not on the practical stuff. They're not taking good care of themselves right now. Okay, they could be feeling financially, or like their studies or anything like that. They just do not feel like themselves. They do not feel like they're grasping reality, and they're just not ready to dedicate to this connection, or that they have chosen that this connection is not benefiting them in that way to fulfill their potential or their ambition later in life. Just take it as how it resonates, guys. So this is all I have for you, Taurus. Do leave down a like and subscribe if you like it, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Gemini, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So, okay, in their feelings we have the Knight of Cups upright, the Four of Cups upright, as well as the Four of Pentacles upright. So I got the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse, as well as the Star to clarify the Four of Cups. So I do see that these individuals that you're dealing with have a lot of emotions towards you, and they're actively pursuing you in terms of love. They're actively pursuing you, telling you how much they love you and all of that. But they feel very neglected. They feel like you're ignoring them. Let me just tell you that, okay? They feel like, okay, so you see the Four of Cups clarified by the Nine of Swords. They don't really understand what is going on. Okay, this is what I feel. They feel like they have done everything that they could, and nothing is happening. So the Nine of Swords over here can also mean a lot of like insecurities. So they may be wondering that maybe you're kind of distancing yourself away from them. Could be due to their insecurities. They could be pushing you due to that. I'm not getting a very overwhelming doubt, like self-doubt energy coming from here, but it's more on what is going on. I do not understand what is going on. Am I doing anything wrong? That's it. They do not really see any need to fight for this connection anymore. They feel like they've always been trying to fight for your attention, fight for this connection, but they do not really see it hitting anywhere. So they're just kind of putting down their wands, they're putting down their weapons, and just like, I don't know what to do anymore. You can say surrendering, but I feel like they are just healing. They're learning how to just appreciate themselves, appreciate their time alone and all of that. So I know that some of you guys may be saying that, oh, this is not how the cards are like. I'm an intuitive reader. Okay, this is what I feel. That's why I just laid out all of the spread, and this is overall the energy as well. So if this is not how you are, please leave, because this is a collective reading. Okay, it may or may not resonate with you. Do not force the messages upon your own situations. So I see that this person feels this way. They feel very guarded, yet they're not really telling you. With the Four of Pentacles over here, they're just conserving their energy. They're just really thinking. You can not really getting like the Two of Pentacles energy over here, or even like the Two of Swords. I do not see that they are really on a dilemma or anything like that, but more on just wondering, pondering, you can say so. Okay, then afterwards, how they see you, we have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, as well as the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Moon to clarify the Eight of Cups. So let me just put out a disclaimer. This is how they feel, and this is how they see about you. This is not how you really are. Please take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so there's a Page of Wands over here. I feel that they see you, or they perceive you as someone who's really flirty and knows how to have fun, and also does not really depend on them. You could be younger than them, or you could have a charisma or an energy that's maybe a lot more younger than how they are. You're just really youthful, okay? And that's where it just like, this you guys, you really don't need to depend on them, and it's something that they really like, yet they don't really like in this situation. They see you with the Chariots over here in the reading. You may be kind of cold towards them. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold. This is for some of you guys, but they just see you as someone that really knows how to move forward in your life, you know, charging forwards, deal with any sort of obstacles, despite feeling really bad, being pessimistic or optimistic, anything like that. They would just move forward regardless. So with the Eight of Cups over here are being clarified by the Moon. I do feel like they feel very distant from you. Okay, sorry, the card is like under the tripod. So this feel like you're very distant away from them. This is how they see you. They feel like you're distancing yourself away from them, and they don't really know what is going on. They feel like they don't know you. You're just very far emotionally, distance away emotionally, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of emotions and all of that. They see that you're not really looking at their way. You're just very involved in your own thing, and perhaps you don't really share with them as well. You just feel very neglected. So their future actions, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess upright, as well as the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse has been clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, as well as the Six of Wands in reverse. So I see that with the Knight of Wands in reverse, they will not really be pursuing you anymore. They're just kind of done. You know, I feel like they will sort of ghost you. If not already, I feel like they may ghost you really. They feel like there's no need to fight in this connection anymore because they see you as someone who's really doing well without them. You don't really need them and all of that. Not sure if it's true. Once again, this is how they see you. So they just want to really drop out all of these responsibilities, all of these burdens they have with you. I feel like they have already tried their best to fight for your attention, or if not, they may feel like since the beginning they don't really need to fight for attention. They may feel like, oh, if this Gemini really likes me, why should I fight for their attention, blah blah blah. So they just want to drop out all of these burdens, all of these responsibilities, and just poof, disappear. The High Priestess over here is telling me that I feel like they would just really contain their knowledge, you know, their words, their secrecy, everything, just keep it to themselves, and they will just ghost on you. This is what I feel. The Ten of Wands in reverse when clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's just about time, you know, when they really decide to do so. It's really ultimately up to them, their own free will and all of that. Reason being is because once again with the Six of Wands in reverse, they do not feel like they're being appreciated. They do not feel like they're being recognized by you. Okay, I feel like all of this is heavily on, they feel very neglected by you. The Hierophant in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this whole overall energy is about not really being committed. It's not really about conversation. I feel like they do have emotions towards you, but they feel very neglected. But see, there's not much words being shared. There's no Three of Pentacles, nothing like that. So I feel like the both of you could be in a long-term connection or anything like that, but there's not much communication going on to address any sort of issue. And yeah, so okay, so bottom of the deck, sorry, the channel messages we have is: I am not available, I bury myself in work to forget you, and I left when I saw you with someone else. So this could resonate to some of you guys. Doesn't really have to be. Do not force upon your own situations. Okay, or this could just be like your person's wild imagination. So for most of you guys, I feel like you're still with this individual, and for some of you guys, I feel like this is a positive person. Just take it as how it resonates, really. So this is all I have for you guys. Really hope that it helps you somehow. Do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Cancer, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I feel like there's a lot of communication going on with you and your person. But there's this thing where the both of you do not really see things eye to eye. And you don't really see or get where they're coming from, or at least you try to. And vice versa. Okay, I see that there's a lot of miscommunication perhaps, but once again, just not seeing things eye to eye. So there's a lot of feeling really overwhelmed, feeling really confused as to what's the next decision to make and all of that stuff. So how they see you is that okay, before I continue with this, they see you as someone. Okay, how they see you as someone or whatever, it's how they see you. Okay, it's not how you really are. So just take it with a grain of salt and do not really force it upon yourself, because once again, this is how someone perceives you to be like. Yeah, so they see you as someone who's kind of chaotic, someone who isn't someone who's kind of immature, someone who may be kind of cold. But when you're hot, okay, you can kind of get very temperamental, and you can be kind of feisty. I'm still getting abusive. This could be in terms of words, this could be in terms of harsh words being exchanged and all of that. You could really insult your person, even though you do not really mean it. So also I'm getting that before I got these cards, I mean right after I got these cards to clarify the Three of Swords, I got like the Two of Cups, all of that. So like what I'm trying to say is that they also see you as someone who's trying to heal from a broken heart, from a past connection you had with an individual. So this could be a totally different person where you used to like part ways with someone else and you're just bringing this into this current connection, or this could be something that has happened in the past in this connection which you're constantly bringing back up. So once again, it's you are someone who's really chaotic, someone who's really feisty, and you may always be insulting them or exchanging words like really harsh, even though or despite it may not really be your best intentions to be. So the future actions, I see that they do not really see a need to nurture into this connection, and they're really seeing things as how it is what I feel. Okay, I feel like a person could in the future not really make a decision but just want to explore, just want to see how things as it is in different perspective and trying to analyze things over and over again before making a real decision. So in the near future, I do not see them doing anything that's going to make the connection like an ultimate decision. This is not what I see, but I do not see them putting in much effort and really nurturing this connection anymore. Okay, they're really just once again choosing to see how things as it is. So perhaps all along they've always been saying things like, oh, I love Cancer, so how can I leave them, how can I say all of that. But right now I feel like they are saying things as, oh, so this is how Cancer has always been treating me, so la la la. You know, it's a lot on making a logical decision over emotional anymore. So I feel like for so long their emotional their judgment has always been clouded. This is what I feel, and I do not really see that it's really your best intention or it's really like how you really want to be towards them. But sometimes they just can't they just can't get it through their head, you know, and then arguments will strike, conflicts arises, all of that. And perhaps with your best capabilities, you've always been trying to make this connection work, but somehow they will just perceive it to be like, oh, you know, like Cancer is like crazy again, like that she's trying or he's trying to do this, forcing it upon my own self, all of that. But to see that your person is still not making a decision to just end things off with you, I really do feel that they have a lot of emotion towards you, but it's just that the both of you cannot see things eye to eye. So how the both of you can really get to that situation or to that stage is really dependent on whether any of you, like whether you or him or they or both of you actually especially really want to compromise with each other. So channel messages we have, I know I messed everything up, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, and I replay our conversations over and over again. So for some of you guys, you could already be separated from this person because of some heated arguments, all of that stuff. But I feel like this person is still staying because they know how you really are. They know how kind you are. They know how caring you are. So they are giving the benefit of the doubt with you instead of just ditching everything and just breaking things off. So regarding the how they see you, they may be perceiving you as forcing some form of past heartache upon them, or just replaying things, like bringing bad things they have done, they have did back up from the past to the present. They just constantly think about the best memories, the best times they had with you. They have created with you that version of you, and they kind of miss that from you. So I hope that this helps you gain some form of insights, details, clarity, or guidance. So this is all I have for you, Cancer, and I really hope that you like it. Do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Video. Let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I see that your person has a lot of love, a lot of attraction to give towards you. This is what they want to give towards you, yet there's a form of hesitance coming from their way. When I was shuffling these cards, I got a feeling of being shy, a feeling of being like hesitant. Maybe I'm just not good enough for Leo. Maybe I don't have much to offer to Leo. That's why they show up as a Page of Cups. Maybe they feel like their love towards you, what they have to offer, is just not good enough. So instead, they wait. They wait for a good time. They wait for the right time, I mean. They wait for when the time is right to come towards you, to propose to you their love for you. This person that you're dealing with could be younger than you. It doesn't really have to be. But I'm getting more that they perceive the world. They perceive things in a much youthful manner as compared to you. Okay. They have a sense of youthfulness coming from their way. How they see you is that you are very in charge with your own life. You nurture yourself. You take charge of yourself. You take charge of your responsibilities. You take good care of yourself. Yet, for some reason, they feel like, once again, they may not be good enough for you. They feel like maybe you're just not into them. Why is that so? Because you're just so involved, so focused on your pentacles, so involved in your money, your finances, your career, your health. And they may see that love or emotions itself, relationships, is not your priority. They see you as someone who is so driven, so ambitious in your own well-being, and that's a good thing. They are so attracted to you in that manner. But I do see that your person may feel like they are just not good enough for you. What they have is not good enough to offer. Okay, so instead, they stay silent. They stay silent and wait for the right time. But when is the right time? So instead, they just stay silent, keep their truth to themselves, and hold back, not telling it to you. So their future actions, I see that they're even not sure. I mean, sorry, I'm about to burp. Okay, sorry about that. But I feel like their future actions is that they're not even sure about what to do. They're just living in their life. Not really living in a life, but they're just not sure about what to do towards this connection. They just feel unworthy, insecure perhaps. But I feel like your person doesn't know what's the right way to go about. So I feel like in the future, they'll still stay stuck, not really seeing things in a greater picture, and just believing what they want to believe. So Leo, I feel that if how your person sees you is completely wrong, if this person means a lot to you, okay, how they perceive you to be like is how they see you. It's not exactly how you are. So tell them about it. Tell them that yes, you are very focused, you're very driven in your own career and your own finances, but that does not mean that you will neglect them as a lover, as the one. So channel messages over here, we have, I couldn't let you get close to me. I knew exactly what I was doing. I hide behind material things. I feel like for many of you guys, your person distract themselves, burden themselves, bury themselves, with materialistic stuff in order to forget you, in order to forget the love they have for you. You say, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So perhaps for some of you guys, this individual was someone that, it's like you want to move on from a previous connection perhaps, and this is the person that they see, that's with you, and this is the person that you're dealing with. So they may feel like you're just emotionally not available. They see that you are just very involved in your career, in something of a new beginning, in a physical realm, physical being. Okay, you speak to me through music. For some of you guys, when they listen to music, they think about you. So for some of you guys, once again, could spend a lot of time with this person, listening to music, some background sounds, some background music, and every time Spotify plays on shuffle or whatnot, and that particular song hits a jackpot, they think about you every single time, I feel. And then I want to be more than friends. So I do feel like for many of you guys, this person is not really a lover yet. Okay, they just are waiting for you. They really have a lot of love to give to you, yet they're so hesitant, they're holding back. I keep getting that they feel like they're not good enough for you. So maybe for some of you guys, once again, you're trying to move on from another relationship. Okay, this person could be a second choice or whatnot. Whatever the reason is, the future lies on your hands, Leo. It's not within this pile of cards. This is just a mean for you to move forward, clarification. So I really hope this reading helps you gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. Okay, if you like it, do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Virgo, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So I see that your person really wants to nurture, really wants to give in and shower affection, love, into this connection they have with you. Because they see you as the one. They see you as the one that they have a lot in common with. They see you as the one that sees things eye to eye with them. You know, they see you as the one who's literally the significant other of them, the equal half, equal soul. And they really want to bring balance into this connection. They have so much love, so much affection towards you, where they just want to nurture, just want to give their all to make this connection right. Okay? But I do see that they see you as someone as unreachable. Okay? They see you as someone who is so attractive, they put you up on a pedestal, yet it's unattainable, this love they have for you. They see you as someone who could be of a distance away. And why is that? Why do they feel like they can't have you? You know, that you are of a distance away in a way or another, is metaphorically, where I'm not really getting that they may feel like they are not good enough for you. No, I mean, I'm not getting like they feel like they are not good enough for you, but more of they feel like this relationship, this attraction they have towards you, it's unattainable because you are so far away, so far out of reach. And why is that so? Is because that there's some form of sense where there's no truth, no honesty coming to light, no enlightenment. So their love towards you could be hidden in the dark, whereas your affection, your love, your interest towards them could not even be known. So I got 3 cards to clarify all of this, of how they see you. Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like the attraction, the affection that the both of you have for each other is not really communicated. So this could be a crush, okay, or just some sort of friend, anything of that sort. But you see, with the Ace of Cups over here, they do have a lot of love towards you, and you do have a lot of love towards them. This affection, this constant nurturing, these emotions that the both of you have towards each other has been bottling up, and it's literally overwhelming, where it's going to just burst, just overflow. Okay, yes, this connection, the emotions that the both of you have towards each other, it's being shared. How you feel towards them, they feel the same towards you as well. Yet it is not known, yet it is not communicated, it is not pursued. Okay, so their future actions, I see that with the 4 of Wands, there'll be stability, there'll be connection, okay? But with the High Priestess as well as the King of Pentacles, I feel like something unexpected will happen, and it will be happening. But for some reason, one of you guys, I do feel like perhaps Virgo, you are being represented by the High Priestess, while they are being represented by the King of Pentacles. I see that this silence, I see like this constantly, you know, guessing how the other person is feeling or maybe feeling, is a constant game between the both of you for quite a period of time now. Okay, and I feel like you will still keep the silence, you will still possess this energy where you're this charismatic individual who may like them back or may not, you know, but you don't want to share your knowledge towards them. This is what I feel. Whereas you're just kind of, your person is kind of like, yep, you know, I'm just okay with this. This is like my regular day. But I do see like contentment, stability. So for some of you guys, communication will come true. But I see like this is a very high potential, a soulmate connection, if you believe in that. Okay, because whatever you feel, they feel as well. And it's not only that, but whatever you think they are feeling towards you, they are feeling that way, and vice versa. So what I'm trying to say is that the both of you don't really have to play these guessing games, because the both of you know how each other is feeling and what each other is thinking about. Okay, so it's like a soulmate reunion is what I'm seeing. So, but I feel like for some reason there's this urge, maybe from your side, maybe from their side, or from the both of you, to resist changes, to resist this tower, because upright, then there'll be changes, you know, collapsing of the tower, epiphany, you know, unexpected changes, but it's for the good, where the both of you will have the 10 of Cups upright. So what I'm saying, this is more of like, yes, you know, and I know how they genuinely feel towards me. I don't have to guess anymore. I don't have to think and speculate anymore. But I feel like you are just resisting to share your thoughts, whereas they are as well, perhaps. And then there's this constant games, okay, not really games, but guessing. I do see once again that they're okay with it. It's actually kind of like, yeah, but I feel like this is a lot on like beating around the bush, where the path is just literally there, but the both of you are just like wiggling around the maze, you know, trying to avoid the confrontation for some reason. So I see that with the overall energy, we have the Hermit. We have the Hermits as well as the Knight of Cups in reverse, as well as the Seven of the Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Hierophant in reverse, and then we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so what I feel is a lot like this overall energy of this connection. It's a lot on reflection, it's a lot on introspection, where you reflect whether or not you want to come about to share your love towards them, because once again I feel like it is not happening. It's a lot on like, I wonder whether this will come. I've already invested so much time thinking about this, it's not really sprouting, when will it come, you know. Yeah, it's a lot on dilemma, it's a lot on introspecting. If you want something to happen and act fast, you have to do the action. You know, you have to do something that triggers it. So I feel like where this is heading, it's a lot on once again beating around the bush, but there's a lot of potential as what I'm seeing from the tarot spread. So I feel like the advice, I didn't give any of the advice for other signs, but I want to tell you, Virgo, that just, it's really up to you. But if you want things to happen the right way, not right way, but the fast way, tell them. Tell them how you feel. So channel messages, we have so many things reminds me of you. I look for you everywhere, and I am becoming a better person. So I do feel like the majority of you guys are dealing with like a crush, okay, but for some of you guys, you may be dealing with an ex-lover, someone from the past, or a friend that is trying to be a better individual so that they can give you they're good, the better version of them, the best version of them. This is what I feel. So Virgo, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it helps you to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. If you like it, leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Libra, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So I do see that your person has a lot of love to give towards you, but they're kind of hesitant towards it. So why is that so? Is because that they see that you are currently, you know, dealing with another connection. This could be one, or it's just that you're very settled down with your current position and you don't want them anymore. So what I'm saying is that this person could be a third party, okay, or this person was someone from the past. I'm getting that for majority of you guys, this person was from the past, and you have already moved on to a new connection, but they're kind of, you know, not willing to let go. They just suddenly came back out of nowhere and just want to offer their love towards you. And they feel like, you know, no matter how much you kind of push them away, ignore them, not really show them any form of attention, they're still kind of clingy in terms of wanting to offer this love towards you. Okay, they are wanting to offer their emotions towards you, no matter how much you ignore them, no matter how less of an attention you're giving them. And they're holding back because they see that you're with someone else, and that they see that you're not making a decision towards them, and they do feel that this connection that they have with you or had with you is not heading anywhere, okay, and it's not going to have a happy future, or even no future, really. I see that many of you guys, Libra, you are just not really giving a shit about this individual, and yeah, it's just like, this is guy from the past, or once again, this person and you had a history and is an intruder in terms of wanting to reconnect, or wanting to be connecting with you in a relationship, but you don't want to. Maybe you don't have a relationship right now, you're not involved, and you just want to be very settled down. You just want to be, you know, feeling the single life, but this person just can't stop like leaving you alone. So how they see you is once again someone who's really settled down, and you're just moving away from them. sorry. Could mean a lot of things, all of which I have already suggested and mentioned earlier on. But most importantly, the both of you are not communicating right now. The both of you could be physically away of a distance, okay? This could be a long distance connection. Oh, why am I getting long term earlier on? Maybe this person, this individual, was for some of you guys a long term relationship in the past, but it didn't really end off well for whatever reason. Okay, maybe an argument, but definitely a separation that has really resulted to that way. But what I'm trying to say is that the both of you are not really communicating right now. And yeah, they see that you're someone who's just not willing to bait an eye on them. Their future actions, honestly, when I got the future actions, I feel that this individual, for some of you guys, you may be dealing with a manipulator, okay, maybe dealing with a narcissist, but I feel like this individual will not give you your own peace. They will not leave you alone. Whatever they are going to do in the future, they're kind of analytic in a way. They will just really observe for the right time, and whatever they're going to do is for their own good. It's to benefit them, never for you. I feel like it'd be very unfair towards you. For some of you guys, could have once again a history with them and even have children with them. But this is for some of you guys most likely. But what I'm again trying to say is that if for you guys, okay, those that resonates that have children with them, they are not very fair in terms of being a parent. So they kind of make you do most of the things, okay? Whereas they're just like coming back whenever they want to, whenever they think about you, It's the Knight of Swords over here. I'm not getting a very good energy, to be honest. I'm getting that this individual could be having like, why I mentioned narcissist, manipulative like traits and all of that is because this person could kind of find joy in hurting you in a way or another. When they want things, they want it quick, but when you want things from them, when you demand things from them, they don't want to offer you the same. Just unfair, unequal treatment, whatever they're doing is to benefit them, never for you. Okay, they're kind of selfish in a way or another. But yeah, so of course not all of you guys can resonate with the like being a parent and all of that, but once again, the similarities is that this person does not treat you fairly, and in the future I feel like whatever they're going to do is the same. Okay, it's the same as when you are not baiting an eye on them and not giving them any form of attention, they're still coming towards you. Okay, it's like they have low EQ or something. They just don't get the hint because they want to benefit themselves, never for you. Okay, so their priority is themselves, and when you don't give them any form of attention, I feel like this person they're not pissed off at it. They're just like, oh, yep, another challenge, you know. So it's the Ace of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Two of Swords over here, and not Two of Swords, sorry, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like this person, it's kind of like a curse in your life. You can resonate with this. It will take time to shake this person off, but I feel like it will take quite some time to shake this person off out of your life. Okay, I feel like this person could be kind of deceptive, but definitely for sure there's some form of truth yet to be untold, yet to be shared. So whatever this is going on, okay, that they are currently constantly coming back to you. Maybe like you're already in a relationship, you're already like happily single, yet they're still constantly not respecting your own energy, your own space, you know, your own decision. That is something, a major red flag, to be honest. That is dishonesty. That something is circulating around in depth that you're not really seeing. This is what I feel. Yeah, this is something that you're not really seeing, yet at the same time you know something's going on, and you know that this person is doing things to benefit themselves and never for you. Okay, they may say that, oh, you know, I just want to benefit you, you know, blah blah blah. It's bullshit. The intention is just on themselves. So channel messages we have. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Sorry for the sound, that's my rabbit. So I'm starting to understand our connection. I regret lying to you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I remember every detail of that day, and I want to be more than friends. For some of you guys, this is just a friend that is, you know, not respecting your boundaries. For some of you guys, you know, you have already had dealt with this person, a history with this individual. Okay, and they're starting to regret their decision. They regret lying to you. Okay, then they used to push all the blame on you for some of you guys. And remember every single detail of that day during that time when the both of you are separating, yada yada. So I hope that you can forgive me one day. This is the thing that they always tell you. I hope that you can forgive me. I've already like turned over a new leaf, you know, I'm a different person now, all of that. Up to you if you want to believe in it or not. Yeah, so Libra, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it resonates with you somehow. If you like it, so leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Scorpio, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So in their feelings, I see that they are currently waiting, anticipating for something that they have invested a lot of time, energy, efforts, but most importantly, you know, waiting very patiently for something to happen. So when I got this card, I felt like for some of you guys, this could be that your person is looking at someone else. This could be a third person connection, but this energy comes out just very slightly. So it could be something else, something external, you know, their investment in the project, in the business, all of that stuff. But it's definitely that they have a lot of their attention solely focusing on something external, which they have invested a lot of time, energy, effort into, and also been waiting very patiently for results to come about. Okay, so I feel like in their feelings, they're not really giving you much attention, much care, because of something that has yet to die out. So you see, this is why I feel like, hey, is this like a third person connection type of thing? You know, if it's not really that case, your person honestly could be not that into you. I'll just like tell you that straight away. Do not dislike this reading just because of this. This could not even be your message, but don't attack me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just reading the cards. But I feel like, see, they don't really have much time to care because of something that has yet to die out, and they're being very defensive, you know, they're being very on guard. Like, I feel that you already know what's up, you know, because they see you as someone who is being hidden in the dark, but yet knowing something is up, you know. And even though you don't really say it, you don't really share it, but you are, it's definitely something that is regarding the past, okay? But most importantly, they are being very defensive towards it, and they do not really want to give much care about what you have to say, what's your thoughts, you know, how does it make you feel, most importantly. So I feel like, once again, they see you as someone that is being hidden in the dark, yet you already know like what's up, you're already expecting it, you know. I'm sorry for any noise, that's my rabbit. But I feel like for some of you guys, this could be someone from the past. This is someone that you're no longer dealing with. This could be an ex-lover, and they just see you as someone who still has a lot of passion towards them, still wants to really pursue them, but at the same time, your words are kind of sharp, you know, you're kind of blunt with your words, you kind of overshare, you kind of like sometimes may even insult them unintentionally. It's just that you have no control in your words. But yeah, there's definitely something that your person is hiding from you, and that's regarding like the past, something that's yet to die out in their own personal life, or it could even be the connection. You know, this is a collective reading, so just take what resonates. But they are investing and really focusing on this thing, and sort of like neglecting this connection they have with you. So in the future, I see that there's definitely something more out there that they want to pursue, that they want to roll towards, but they will have to move on, they will have to move further on, and I feel like in return they will kind of leave you out in the cold. So if this individual has yet to be like, if the both of you have yet to part ways, you know, are still in communication, there's a high chance, what I'm seeing is that someone will be left out in the cold, and this will cause some form of dissatisfaction. So I do see that, once again, how you care, how you feel towards this particular thing. I know that your intuition, you know, your instincts has been telling you something is wrong, something is up. They just neglect it. They just like, yep, you know, you're wrong, this is what's going on. It's a very manipulative type of energy, and definitely someone will be left out in the cold for sure in the future. So with Judgment over here at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Seven of Cups, as well as the Queen of Wands, I feel like no matter what happens, no matter your intuition, your judgment, right, regarding this thing, regarding something that may possibly go wrong, your person will just tell you that, you know what, you're not seeing things as it is. You're creating scenarios and you're going cuckoo, you're going psycho, you're psychotic, you're crazy, you're just creating scenarios, you're overreacting, all of that stuff. But no matter what, this will come to enlightenment for sure, with judgment at the bottom of the deck. You will eventually know what's going on, what is the thing that they've been hiding from you. Okay, so channel messages we have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. We both know I am not the one for you, and finding out the truth crushed me. So I really hope this helps you gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance, Scorpio. And yeah, if you do like it, leave down a like and subscribe because it means a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Sagittarius, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So I see that this person is actively pursuing you and has a lot of passion towards you. So I feel like in this current moment, the both of you have a lot of disagreements, okay? The both of you are probably like in conflict, arguments, not seeing things eye to eye. But what I feel is that your person is trying their best to not make this connection fall apart, to not make this connection do not make the both of you separate and part ways. You get what I'm trying to say? They're really trying their best despite having a lot of arguments, a lot of conflicts between the both of you. And most importantly, I feel like even their own intuition is doubting themselves. So I feel like this person that you're dealing with is on a constant dilemma, is on a constant battle between their head and their hearts. But the heart is constantly telling themselves that they want to fight for this connection, whereas their brain is like, yeah, this is not going anywhere. So once again, I really do see that your person is currently doing their best to salvage this connection and try their best to not make this relationship, this connection they have with you, to collapse, to be nothing. Okay, they're really trying their best to fight for what is right. So how they see about you, how they see you, okay, just want to let you know that this is how they see you. Once again, this is not how you are. So just take it with a pinch of salt, okay? They see you as someone who is not really wanting to nurture into this connection. They see you as someone who has really given up hopes into this connection. You're just like, yep, throwing your hands up, given up into the thought of this connection possibly able to work out. And you're not really making this connection or giving this connection a lot of justice. You're not putting in the work. You've already given up, like, this will actually work. You're no longer showering, giving it attention, making things work. This is what I feel. This is how your person sees you. Like, you've just given up hope in this connection they have with you. So in the future, I do see that, honestly, this is very sweet. They will pursue you, okay? They will still actively, constantly pursue you and tell you how you make them feel, their attraction towards you, their love they have for you. They will still fight for this connection. But most importantly, I do see that the both of you are not seeing things eye to eye, and they will still stand on their ground with whatever the both of you are battling and disagreeing with, okay, and still trying to convey their message that it is the best for the both of you, for the relationship possibly. But they will stand on their grounds firmly to tell you how they genuinely feel and how it will work out in this connection. If the both of you can see things eye to eye and agree and come to a middle ground on a common place, okay? But I do see that there will not be much communication. It's not gonna be like all sweets and roses and like unicorns and blooms and all of that. I do see that there will still be emotional detachment, emotional distance. I see that this whole tension will still carry on, okay, but they will not fail to tell you how they feel towards you. Okay, let me tell you, Sagittarius, if they don't give a fuck about you, if they don't care about you, why would they still try so hard to fight for this connection? You know what I'm trying to say. So overall energy with the 7, no, this is 7, I'm sorry, with the 8, oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, with the 8 of Swords, oh, you see, like, I just said 7, but it's actually the 8. I feel like there could be some form of miscommunication, or it's just that for one of you, perhaps your person finds it difficult to explain themselves because sometimes they may stutter like I do, okay, or it's just, I find it difficult, to to really tell you and convey how they feel towards you, towards the situation, towards our situation. So I see that both of you are not really like putting in action, putting in initiative. They are really trying their best, okay? It's like a one-man tug of war. They are trying their best, okay, to make things right, to make you come to a stand, but you're not even holding the rope. This is how they see you, okay? And I do see that underlying this, like, oh, not really seeing things eye to eye, feeling stuck, all of that. Remember, this is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords means a lot of victimizing oneself. This is just an illusion. You're not really stuck because these are just tissues, okay? You're not really tightly bound to anything. Just snap out of it, just walk out of it, move, you know, change your action, change your position, because underlying that, it is love. Okay, they have love towards you, genuine love and pure love. So channel messages we have, I feel even though we are apart, I do feel like the both of you are not really in good terms right now because of these disagreements. Perhaps the both of you are literally not talking to each other, okay? And I want to tell you how I feel. So yeah, see what I mean? They don't know how to articulate their thoughts. They don't know how to tell you and convey their message purely from their hearts without fighting with you, okay? And for some of you guys are not even in a relationship with this individual, and this individual really wants to fight for what is right, and they want to be more than friends with you. So Sagittarius, this is all I have for you guys. I really hope it resonates somehow. Do leave them a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Capricorn, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So I do see that in comparison to you, your person could be kind of immature in terms of like their decisions, okay, of how they handle things and everything. I feel like your person is kind of impulsive, to be honest. I feel like a person is kind of impulsive. They do not really think much, they do not really reflect much, and then they just hop right in, okay? It's literally the opposite of being indecisive. And yet at the same time, they can be kind of insecure. They can be kind of like, okay, I need more stuff, I need more like possession in order to feel you know, complete, in order to feel like I can accomplish these type of things. So I need like resources, but what they're not saying is that they have it. They just need to make use of what they have. So once again, in terms of emotional intelligence or like even age, literally they could be younger than you. So I do see that in their feelings, they're kind of impulsive and they're kind of careless, okay, for some reason. So what they want, it's more of, it's not really like, hey, I want it now, but I want now, but like I don't have this, I don't have that. For some reason I'm getting that. And I'm not sure if there's this sense of like incompleteness, okay, feeling like the both of you cannot see things eye to eye, feeling like the both of you are not really suitable with one another, each other, or feeling like there's something absent, you know, unfulfilled, or it's just that, I don't know, maybe an argument, you know, a disagreement, anything like that. They see you as someone who is really, as compared to them, literally, you are in possession, in control of your own thoughts, of your own actions. You do not just say, but you actually do it. Yet, at the same time, they see you as someone who's kind of ignoring them. You know, you're not really understanding where they're coming from. And yet, at the same time, you don't really care or bother to, okay? And they see you as someone who is not really giving two shits about them in terms of love, okay? Maybe they see like you're not actively pursuing them anymore, and maybe they feel like they need to impress you. That's why they feel like I need this type of things, all of that. But whatever that is happening, okay, it's always coming down with this sense of, hey, I need to maybe impress Capricorn. I really want this to happen, you know. I'm planting my seeds and waiting for it to like, waiting for the right time for it to bloom and everything. But the underlying thing is that there's passion. They're doing all of this no matter what, no matter how childish they can be, or maybe, or anything of that sort. It's always out of passion. It's because they see you as the one, they feel very attracted towards you. And I asked for like, why is that so? Like, what's the scenario? Capricorn, I never asked this for any of the other signs, okay? But I got a Queen of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Swords. So what I feel is a lot like being very, like, it's not really insecure anymore, but constantly comparing yourself to others. Okay, this could mean two things. One is that for some of you guys are too involved in your career, in your finances and all of that stuff, and your person's kind of insecure about it. Your person can feel like they are being left out. You're distancing themselves away from them, you know, away from this relationship, away from this connection, because you're so involved with your own career. Or this can literally mean that one or both of you feel that, okay, I need to make more in order to feel greater about myself. So this is a scenario that's making the both of you not really seeing things eye to eye. Okay, and the future actions I see from your person, I feel like your person will snap out of this. I feel like your person will snap out of this limbo episode of not really doing anything but just thinking, just analyzing, you know, just like analyzing things from different perspective. How can I earn more money? Anything like that. No, that's just an example. But I feel like they will tell you how they feel, and it's still going to come from an intention where, you know, yeah, you know, you're not really thinking things from a bigger picture. You're still kind of being kind of delusional, like your judgment is still clouded, you're still feeling overwhelmed. I feel like your person will literally tell you like, okay, I've already like analyzed things and everything, but I feel like you will think it's kind of dumb. Okay, I feel like you will think like, oh, you know, that's not gonna work out, like what are you talking about? And I feel like the way how they will share their thoughts towards you will be kind of blunt, will be kind of hurtful. So just take note of that. It is not the intention. The underlying reason is because they have a lot of attraction towards you. So one of the reasons why they're doing so could be just because they want to impress you or anything like that. Okay, so you see, channel messages, we have I hate who I really am from you. Maybe your person's coming from a very poor background or anything like that. Maybe like trying to impress someone who really means a lot to them, which is you. Okay, is the main reason why there's this whole chaos, there's this whole like thing going on. It's really weird, this energy. Like it feels really childish, to be honest. But yeah, so that's just an example. Just take however it resonates. Anyway, so I love you as well as I want you to see. I told you, underlying reason, they have a lot of attraction towards you. Okay, so Capricorn, this is all I have for you guys. I really hope that it helps you somehow to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. If you like it, do leave them a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Aquarius, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you right now. Okay, I see that I really do feel like this person you're dealing with right now, okay, was someone that may have potentially left you out in the cold, or just literally like ghosted you out of nowhere. Okay, so in their feelings, I feel like they're really looking within. Okay, just asking themselves, what do they want? Why did they do that? All of that stuff. Why did they left you? Why did they just leave unannounced? Why did they not give you a reason to? Like all of that, was it? I don't know. I feel like it's remorse. Okay, I feel like it's guilt, and I feel like they really want to snap out of it. They really want to come back, not really come back towards you, to be honest, but they don't want to be the one that left you out in the cold and hurt you in a way. You know, they don't want to make you feel like you're not really respected. You know, just give you the cold shoulders. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, ghost you and all of that. They're being very unhappy towards it. And what is it? And it's towards the like the long-term future in terms of emotional abundance, in terms of relationship. I feel like the reason why they ghosted you, to be honest, is that they are just not ready to be in a relationship. They don't really have a good perspective in terms of a relationship, and they don't want to be a long committed relationship in general. That's why they ghosted, because things got really real between the both of you guys, okay, in the past. And how they see you is that they see you as someone who has really no love for them anymore. Okay, you're no longer giving them the cup, you're no longer interested in them, you're no longer thinking much about them, and that you no longer you know, like invest as much time, as much energy, as much effort. They just see you as someone who has moved on you don't care about it anymore, and you're just so focused on your career right now, on making the money. If you're in studies, if you're still a student, you're just focusing on your own responsibilities right now to work towards your future. This is what I see, to work towards your goals. They just see you as someone who is not interested in them. You're no longer hurting, like, you know, you don't care about what happened in the past anymore. So in the future, I do see that they won't come back, to be honest. I feel like this to them to just leave things out in the cold, not really giving you much of a reason why they left you like this, not giving you much, like no clarification, no clarity, nothing like this, no closure is justifiable in their opinion, because they are insecure, they are hurt from whatever that has happened that has resulted in this view that they don't want to be in a relationship right now. Okay, this could be a bad breakup or anything of that sort, or a bad traumatic childhood in the past, and things got too real between the both of you. That's why they left. And I feel like they will keep this to themselves. And with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, okay, let me get a clarifier. Yeah, okay. So the clarifier is the Ace of Cups to clarify the Knight of Cups as well as the Hierophant. I feel like this is a karmic relationship between the both of you. Okay, this is a relationship blend. And in order to get someone who is as interested as you are towards them, who will pursue you, unlike this person that you dealt with, you have to move on. You have to learn how to pick up yourself. You have to learn your own worth, your own self-worth. And that's how you attain this long-term committed relationship, and not what this person has treated you. Okay, so channel messages we have from them is, I wish things could be different. I couldn't let you get close to me, as well as finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so this, I feel like it will resonate for some of you guys, but I feel like for this, I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like this person has been through some bad, like breakup perhaps, but once again, maybe it's like traumatic childhood, you know, bad upbringings in terms of the perspective of love. Yeah, things got too real between the both of you. They chickened out, that's it. So they wish that things could be different, but they don't realize that they were self-sabotaging the relationship. This could be for some of you guys. Maybe they self-sabotage, maybe something happens and triggered them in a way or another. That's why they left unannounced. Okay, I feel like this is a very dick move. No one deserves to be ghosted like this. I'm really sorry this happened to you guys, Aquarius. And that is all I have for you guys, Aquarius. Do leave down a like and subscribe if you like this. I really hope this has given you some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. Okay, yeah, so this is all I have, you guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Pisces, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So I see that your person has had enough of trying to fight for what is right, or what they think is right. Okay, they just had enough of trying to defend, like trying to justify their opinions, etc, etc. And no matter how difficult it is, how unforeseeable or how mysterious the future and anything is, really, they really want to give their all. But what I'm getting more is that they are taking charge of their own emotions right now. They are tired of trying to justify things, or trying to make sense of things, or trying to, defend themselves, and not being afraid of what is yet to come or what may come, just unexpected, unforeseeable future and all of that. And they want to take charge of their life, of their emotions, of the way how they respond to things. So I see that how they feel towards you is that they see you as someone who has really changed their perspective in terms of love, really. So as someone that has changed everything ultimately, down to the core of their belief system, of how they think they are, etc, etc. But okay, let me just tell you, this is a disclaimer. This is how they see you. This is not how you really are. Just take it with a grain of salt. But they see you as someone who's not really taking charge of your own life. Okay, they see you as someone who doesn't really know what you want, and they see you as someone who is dealing or battling with some form of mental issues. Okay, and they see you as someone who is not really prepared to once again take charge of your life, not really wanting to take responsibility of your own life. So I feel that for some of you guys, this could be a past person that has ghosted you for some reason, okay? But it's just a past individual. And the future is that, the future decision, I feel, is that they are going to make a decision, and that is self-love. I feel like they will conserve their own energy and just, nurture themselves with love, just focus on themselves instead of the connection. If you're asking about reconciliation, I'm not seeing it through. I'm not seeing it through at all, because I do not see that they will give you this Ace of Cups. I feel like they're just learning how to love themselves, how to take charge and bring hold of their own life and being responsible of their own actions, of how they feel, all of that. I see that's how they see you, okay? Is that it's not really good, to be honest, Pisces. I feel like how they perceive you to be like isn't an ideal partner that they want to be with. So they have made the decision to conserve their own energy and not to bring forwards their love towards you and just move on. Okay. But I feel like that for some of you guys, this could still be a dilly-dally energy, because maybe you are too clingy, maybe you want them back, they don't want to. Dilly-dally, beating around the bush. So once again, I feel like this is a past energy, as in this is a past individual has hurt you, a breakup has already happened, a separation, etc. Yeah, at the same time, no one's really taking charge of their own life, but I feel like eventually it will happen, because you have the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's just that, you know, the both of you, one of you guys are still, you know, being in your own comfort zone. This tells me a lot on like a separation, being ghosted, but this was in the past, especially when it's in reverse, not really stable. And for some reason I was getting that, you know, this could be a third person connection, or it's just that you know, in the past there was some form of borderline obsession going on. I feel like all of these reverses over here is all the past energy, not feeling like stable in this relationship and all of that. So channel messages from your people, Pisces. We have I left you before you could leave me. I wish I could take my words back, and I'm so attracted to you. So why is that so? You know, yeah, they're just not ready. They're not ready to be committed into a new relationship. They still want to work towards their own you know, their own goals, their own career, their own finances. And to meet, oh my god, why am I getting this? The Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they want to meet someone else, to be honest. They feel like their future has still yet to come to an end. There's still so much more out there, and they want to meet someone else, a new beginning, especially with the Death card over here early on. They are not really communicating this with you, okay? They feel like this is still an end of the cycle, and they are still hoping that in the future they will meet the one, someone that they will feel really passionate towards. And as of now, they are not ready to commit, okay? They have just take charge of that. They're just done with like justifying with things, you know, trying to tell themselves like, oh, you know, maybe I should just stay with Pisces because I'm not sure about what is to come. Like with Pisces, like then things will be stable, you know, at least I'll be in a relationship, all of that. They're like, yeah, no, you know, I just want to take charge of my own life. I don't want someone to control my emotions and all of that. So they may be attracted towards you, but they feel that, you know, this is the right thing to do, and this is the mature thing to do, and they could leave you before you could leave them. And maybe there was some form of harsh words being exchanged. Maybe they told you something really awful, okay, but they don't really mean it. So they are still very attracted towards you, but I feel like in terms of the ideal type, you are not the one. But maybe eventually they will snap out of this ideal type or whatnot. Maybe they will see your charm, your charisma in terms of that. But I feel like this is the future later on, because this is just the spread. I'm just reading based on the current energy, okay? You know, like how they feel towards you and all of that. Their actions can always be changed, can always change the future. This is what I mean. So this is not, the future is never like unprecedented or anything. It's never set in stone. Just take it as it is. Okay, just here the Queen of Swords if you do not really resonate with this. So this all I have for you guys, Pisces. I really hope it helps you somehow to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as guidance. So do leave some like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye.